Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to demonstrate the integration of a Salesforce CPQ order to a NetSuite sales order today. This integration will be demonstrated in 5 steps. An account opportunity quote and order will be created in Salesforce. Using a common integration platform, the Salesforce order will be sent to NetSuite and a NetSuite sales order will be created. From NetSuite, that order will be fulfilled and invoiced, and then a payment will be applied against that invoice. Then, using the same integration platform, a payment will be sent back to Salesforce and posted against the Salesforce account. The platforms demonstrated today include Salesforce Sales Cloud and CPQ Winter 2020 release, NetSuite 2019.2 release, Celigo's Integrator IO integration platform, but really this integration can be accomplished by any number of integration platforms, MuleSoft, Jitterbit, Bellboomi. What we are effectively demonstrating today is a lead to order flow. An account will be created in Salesforce, an opportunity against that account, a quote against the opportunity, and then an order will be generated from the quote. The order will be sent to an ERP system, in this case NetSuite, where it will be invoiced, and then the invoice will be collected against, and all the ledger transactions will be recorded in the ERP system. And then the payment record will be returned back to Salesforce and posted on the account. Let's start in Salesforce, of course. Here's my account, Bon Voyage Technology. I'll create that opportunity with a close date of today. Put the opportunity in value proposition stage for now. Call it Bon Voyage Opportunity 03-2620, and we'll save. Now that I have an opportunity, I'll cross the bridge into CPQ, Salesforce CPQ. Create a quote, assign the opportunity and account to my new quote, add a start date for the quote, and a subscription term of 12 months. With the quote at least generated, I'll now add some products to it. Choose my standard price book. In this Salesforce org, I sell cloud software, and I'm selling the basic cloud software package to Bon Voyage Technology today. I'm going to sell them a CRM license, a service license, and an analytics license. And so as a sales rep, I've created a quote for the cloud software package totaling $24,500 over a 12-month term. Saving this quote now. I'll mark the quote primary once Bon Voyage Technology agrees to buy it, and I'll approve it and save. Now that the quote is approved, I'll mark the opportunity I started with as closed won. And from the opportunity, I will create an order that will be processed in NetSuite. Here's the order number 278, created in Salesforce. Note that it has the same line items on it that the quote had. and that the account is Bon Voyage Technology and the amount is $24,500. I'm going to activate this order in Salesforce. I'm at a point now where I'm ready to send an order to NetSuite. To do so, I need to enable a flow in my integration platform. Integrations are collections of discrete data flows. I'm going to enable a flow that will send the Salesforce CPQ order to NetSuite. I'm doing this behind the scenes for demonstration purposes only. These flows will be created and enabled and then run in a batch process most often. But I want you to understand what's going on behind the scenes. So now that I have my integration flow enabled, I'm going to mark this order as ready to send to NetSuite. And I will run the data flow manually this one time for demonstration purposes. While the flow is running, the data flow is running, we'll go to NetSuite and we'll look at the Bon Voyage Technology customer account, which exists in NetSuite just as it does in Salesforce. Note that there are sublists around this customer account in NetSuite, one called transactions. Sublists are similar to related lists in Salesforce. We'll refresh our integration. We see it's still in progress. We'll give it a minute or two to finish. Once it's finished, we'll find that a number of transactions that have already been created against the customer will contain a new sales order. The integration is completed, and we see that we have a new sales order pending fulfillment. So now that this sales order for $24,500 plus sales tax has been created in NetSuite, we can fulfill the order. In this case, fulfilling the order means I'm sending licenses to Bon Voyage Technology. I'm notified that my accounting periods are not in line with my date, but that's okay for our demonstration. And so now that the licenses have been shipped, we can return back to our sales order and we can bill the order. And you'll note now that I've created an invoice, and I'll save it. And again, I'm at a point now where I can do a collection or collect payment against this invoice. So I'm going back to my integration platform one more time. I'm going to enable a different flow that will send payment information back to Salesforce. Again, these would normally not be done more than once and behind the scenes, but I did want you to understand what was going on. So the payment is now ready to be collected. I'll apply it to the latest sales order. And once that deposit has been posted, the payment's been posted as a deposit, we'll return to our integration platform and we'll run a real-time data flow that sends payment back to Salesforce and posts that payment against the account in Salesforce. So let's go all the way back to the account in Salesforce. Check our integration run one more time. See that we've noted success here. So we'll go to Bon Voyage Technology. We'll refresh Bon Voyage Technology. We'll see a number of payments have already been posted on this account. We'll find the latest one for today for $26,521. And so the payment that was originated in NetSuite has been posted successfully back to Bon Voyage Technology. Now the account managers and sales reps will know the latest information on the account. Let's recap what we've seen. In Salesforce, an account, opportunity, quote, and order were created. The order was sent to NetSuite. The order was invoiced. A payment was collected against the invoice. All the ledger transactions were recorded in NetSuite. And then the payment record was sent back to Salesforce. Hope you've enjoyed this demonstration. Thank you for attending.